What's going on, guys? Skylord Studios 005 back here again, and today we have another Hasbro haul. We have 4 bays from Wave 2 that I have found today. So funny thing is, this morning I went to go to a local card shop, and they had the Wave 2 Nightlands, right? So I got it. I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I'm going to find it anywhere else. Let's get it here. And then I went to Target, and then I saw they had it. I'm like, oh, cool. But they also had the Wave 2 singles minus Tyranno. Not Tyranno Beat, Roar Tyranno. So, this is mostly the rest of Wave 2. I think I'm still missing... I need one more Roar Tyranno, but I think that's it. Just because of the ratchet issues. So, to start off, we're going to start off with Lance Knight. Now, Lance Knight is a tall defense type. Boom, there you go. There's a QR code. And it comes on 480 high needle. Overall, this is probably one of my favorite defense types, honestly. This, along with Black Shell and, like, Night Shield are probably my 3 favorite defense types. Or actually, no, Scratch Night Shield is probably going to be, like, Leon Crest. But the idea with this is that you're going to want to angle it. It's going to have tilted defense. Basically, it's going to tilt and hit here and defend. So, yeah. This debuted in episode 4 and was originally the August release, and it was the first release after the launch of X, so that's pretty interesting that they saved it for Wave 2. But yeah, so let's do a standard test spin and then an angled. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Again, in Hasbro, High Needle debuted with Knife Shinobi. So you can see it's pretty much just a defense type. Then 3, 2, 1, go shoot. This is how it's kind of supposed to be used with a tilted defense. You can see. Getting like a sample opponent. We'll take the... no. We'll take Daggerdron. Daggerdron will be the sample opponent. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Or just test opponent. So Daggerdron does take the first one. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And Daggerdron does take the second one. So the issue with this, in case you haven't figured it out, is that it's too tall. So it leaves it open to an attack, which kind of sucks. Now for the last opponent, since this is kind of just like a redo, it's not an original. We're going to test it against Chain Incendio. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Yeah, again, burst issues. It's a bit too tall, but aesthetically, it's probably one of my favorite looking bays. I like the teal, the blue, and the high needle. But Chain Incendio does take that with a burst finish. Also, I did get my Dronzer F in today, so 3, 2, 1, shoot. It's not the black Dronzer. That one's coming in soon. I believe by the end of October we should have that, because it is a custom. But this one is the Dronzer F. And I didn't realize this, but it came with a holographic sticker. So that is 3 points for Chain Incendio. 3-0. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 2 points for Lance Knight. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. I will say, performance-wise, these, I guess, Evolution 2 bays are probably my favorite out of Persona versus 1, 2, or 3. 3 would be UX, and 1 would be like Drawn Sword, Hell Scythe, Wizard Arrow. But yeah, no, Hell's Chain does take that. So now, overall, it's an okay starter. Not as good as, say, like Scythe Incendio. However, it does have its advantages. High Needle is a pretty good bit to get for alternative stamina, and this can be ran on like 460 low flat for some decent attack. And aesthetically, it's just a very appealing bay. So I hope you guys enjoyed the segment. We are going to move on to the singles segment. So we got the last 3 singles. Got Sting Unicorn, got the Yellow Scythe Incendio, and then we got Savage Bear. Savage Bear we're going to save for the end because it's the original a new Hasbro original. So we're going to start off with Scythe Incendio. Now, this is the yellow Scythe Incendio that came from the deck set. The original deck set with the green Wizard Arrow and the red Knight Shield. Comes on 380 ball. So out of the box is actually a pretty meta combo, at least for Hasbro. So 3, 2, 1, shoot. Also comes in a nice yellow color. This is my first time getting the yellow one because I did skip that original booster. Or not that booster, that original deck set. So I am curious what the weight would be compared to the standard Scythe Incendio. This is the standard Hasbro Scythe Incendio. Also, real quickly, let's get that QR code for y'all. So that clocks in at about 33 grams, which I think is the average for Scythe Incendio. 32 is on the lighter end and 34 is on the heavier end. Yeah, no, the red one's 33 as well, so Scythe Incendio averages out for about 33 grams. But let's see this versus the green Keel Shark. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, I should have saved that Stone Mont Blanc video for today. Now have another recolor for Stone Mont Blanc to fight. Oh, you know what? That'll be it. Alright, so the green Keel Shark does take it. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 2 points for the green Keel Shark. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That is the green Keel Shark's win. Now moving on, we're going to test it against the gold Viper, or Tail Viper. 380 high needle versus 380 ball. Should be similar combos. Both are on 380. I do believe the gold Tail Viper has a better counterattack than Scythe Incendio. However, high needle. See, I think the gold Tail Viper is actually kind of like a slept-on combo because high needle can do some cool counterattack things with the X-Rail. And the Tail Viper blade is just pretty good. But Scythe Incendio takes the first point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh, and a burst finish for the Scythe Incendio. So that's, I think, 3. Oop. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. First priority, that's Tail Viper, so I think it's like 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Because at the moment, yeah, no, that's Scythe Incendio. Scythe Incendio does take the win, so yeah, overall, really, really good value. You get Ball and you get Scythe Incendio, which are both pretty top-tier parts in the Hasbro meta. Compared to, what was the other one? Lance Knight. If you're debating getting one of these two, I'd definitely pick Scythe Incendio, just because that round layer mixed with the ball bit versus like this more jagged layer mixed with the high needle bit. Yeah. Next up, the second to last release is Sting Unicorn. Or Unicorn Sting. I don't remember how they called it. I think in the app it's called Unicorn Sting, but on here I think it's Sting Unicorn. This comes on 560 Gear Point. And Gear Point is a very fun bit. It can do very chaotic things. I do believe as though this is the exposed version because there were 2 versions. There was the exposed and then like the recessed one. Like in my original Sting Unicorn, this appears to be the exposed version. Also, you can see how much I use this bit because of how cracked it is, but yeah. Let me get you guys the QR code. Boom. There you go. And 560 is a pretty good ratchet. Gear Point's an all-around pretty good bit for kind of stamina attack. And Sting Unicorn can work for stamina. I'd say this on 360 ball might be a good combo. Sting Unicorn, 360 ball. But overall, this is just a really well-rounded like booster. So its first opponent will be the other Sting Unicorn, the one from the Bite Croc 2-pack, on 460 point versus 560 gear point. So, yeah. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. There goes 2 points to the new Sting Unicorn. Let's see, next up. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. So the gear point variant allows it to do more consistent and solid dashes, but point gets the knockout for 3 points, so it's 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That is actually a burst priority, so the new Sting Unicorn does win. But, yeah, so the idea with point is, just to recap it, basically, if you launch it flat, it's going to be more stamina defensive. However, if you angle it, it's going to be more aggressive. So when I flat launch it, you can see it's relatively defensive. However, if I were to angle launch it, I mean, it still stays, because it's the higher version. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. You see, it goes more aggressive. And because it has the gears on it, it clings onto the X-rail better. Meaning, if it passes by, it's probably going to cling on and do another one. But yeah, overall, before I get to the recap, let me do one more, because I kind of made a rule that I have to do 2 with them. Let's see, Sting Unicorn versus Talon Terra. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. That is 2 points for Sting Unicorn. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Sting Unicorn with an outspin. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And Sting Unicorn nicely wraps it up with a burst finish. So I don't know where that bit went. Okay, it went out of the stadium. So, overall, Sting Unicorn is a very solid balance booster. If you want something that can kind of upgrade your combos, this is definitely one to get. Say you have Arrow Wizard and you want, like, to put ball on this, you can. Say you have Store Phoenix. Store Phoenix does really good on this bit. What else? So you have 360 and ball. You can throw it on this. But overall, this is a really nice balance release. It's a very fun release. The gimmick was, I believe, it's like attack and then stamina, so it's supposed to be double style. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty fun one. Would I say it's better than the Scythe Incendio one? Probably not, just because Scythe Incendio is a rounded layer mixed with the ball bit, which is really good, versus this, which has a decent layer and a decent bit, which is harder to use. I'd still go with the yellow Scythe Incendio if you don't have one yet. But now taking a look at the final one, we have Savage Bear. And fun fact, TT is getting this. This isn't a Hasbro original anymore. Takara Tomy next month is going to be releasing with the Stadium Bear Scratch. Which is an orange variation of this on 560 flat. And this is on 360 spikes. So this is, in case you haven't figured it out, this is a Rhino Horn Echo, or clone. So very much like Knife Shinobi, if I'm able to find it. It's based off Rhino Horn, or Horn Rhino. So you can see it's basically the same thing. But all 3 of these have varying parts. This is more like Horn Rhino than it is Knife Shinobi. Knife Shinobi had 480 in high needle. This has 360 spike. Horn Rhino has 380 spike, so the only difference is the ratchet, really. This has the bit and ratchet difference. But yeah, I don't know why they chose Horn Rhino to make so many echoes of, because Horn Rhino is not that good, I'm going to be honest. However, if you throw it on 460 rush or low flat, you can get some niche attack usage. And I do believe this is better attack-wise than Horn Rhino, but let me just get all three of their weights real quick so you can see. So the base one, the Horn Rhino, 32 grams. Not great, but considering it was around the beginning of X, not that bad. Knife Shinobi, 31 grams. Lighter than Horn Rhino, so it's not as good. And now Savage Bear. Oh, ooh, we going the wrong way, guys. 29 grams. Dang. Okay. And 29.5, 30. We'll settle for 29.5. Yeah, we went the wrong way, guys. We're supposed to be going up in weight, not down. So maybe the TT1 has better weight. I don't know. Real quickly, boom. There's the QR code. Feel free to scan it and get it in the app. I don't know if I scanned Sting Unicorns in yet or not, but if I did, then this is just kind of a rehash, but this is Sting Unicorns QR code if you want to get it in the app. But yeah, I'm going to be honest, this is probably the worst release of Wave 2 because Spike is not a great bit. Savage Bear is a low tier layer. It can work, but you have to put a lot of effort into it. And 360 is probably one of the best ratchets, but that's not enough to save it. So let's do a test spin. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Let's do a battle of the echoes. Knife Shinobi versus Savage Bear. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Now you see what I mean with high needle and the kind of counter attack. And Knife Shinobi takes the first point. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Now the gimmick with all three of these is that they are compact defense, so it's going to be smaller, making it harder to hit. But yeah, no. Knife Shinobi, another one. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Now, at the end of the video, we're going to do Savage Bear's second opponent, and then we'll do a fun little combo test thingy. Oh! Counterattack, 2 points. 2-2. Interesting. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh. He's getting some good counters in. However, yeah, no. 3-2. My Shinobi. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. I believe that is 3-3. Savage Bear taking it back. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Defense v defense is honestly a really fun match because both of them are fighting for the center, but Knife Shinobi inevitably takes it 5-3. Now we'll do one more for this, and then we'll do a fun little test thingy. Now, I'm going to make an exception to where normally I just fight them against, like... Actually, no, we will do the Hasbro only rule. If it's a Hasbro Bay, it's only going to face Hasbro opponents. I was going to have it face Stone Mont Blanc, but no. Let's see. I want to fight another Echo, because... Oh, here we go. Also, with this, we have all three of the, I guess, or all four of the Team Beast Bays. We'll do Yell Kong versus Savage Bear. Both of them are Wave 2. So... yeah, let's see. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Now, Yell Kong has not great burst resistance, so if it's able to get some good counterattacks in there, it might be able to beat it. But also, look at how small it is compared to Yelcong. It's insane, guys. Yelcong takes the first point. Also, look at the thickness of Yelcong's blade compared to this. Like, it's insane. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. If any of those attacks hit, probably would have been game over for Yelcong, but... Also, both of them are on 360, so it's kind of interesting. Oh. Yeah, Yelcong, 2 points. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Counterattack, 2, 2. Gotta get Yelcong out of there. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Yeah, no, the burst resistance on it is not great. Let's see. I think it's what, 2-0. 3, 2, 1, shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. That is like 5-0. Yelcong wins. So now, overall, I don't recommend this one. I'd save it for later, or like, don't even get it at all. I do want to test the TT combo on it to see if maybe that can redeem it. So Takara Tomi's combo on Savage Bear, or Bear Scratch as it's called, is 560 flat. So taking the green Keel Shark flat and the 560 from Sting Unicorn, we have Takara Tomi's combo for that. And now it will fight a Takara Tomy Bay, being a custom Stone Mont Blanc, because I love using this thing. It's so cool. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Got countered. Stone Mont Blanc, 2 points. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Again, it can do some decent attacks, guys. And still have some LAD. And that is Savage Bear. It's also really funny because I'm pretty sure 560 is larger than it, so you will see like 560 while it's spinning. Like you can see the nub right there of 560, so that's really funny. That's cool. So either way, it's down. Stone Mont Blanc takes it. So overall, what are my thoughts on these new Wave 2 bays? I think they're fun additions to the collection. I would definitely look out for that yellow Scythe Incendio in case you don't have it already. If you don't have Scythe Incendio or Ball yet, definitely the best way to get those parts. Lance Knight's a fun release. It's not really competitive, but it's fun. Sting Unicorn's definitely a you can make competitive stuff out of Sting Unicorn, so I'd say it's probably the second best one from this lot. And then there's Savage Bear, and Savage Bear kind of sucks, but you know, it's the last Hasbro original I needed to complete out the Wave 2 roster. And now I have all of the Wave 2 bays. I think it does what? It's like, how is it supposed to go? Where's Horn Rhino? I think it's based off Horn Rhino. So this little thing's supposed to go up there. No. Okay, it's supposed to go like this. There we go. Lining the bay up is important to me. Savage Bear, kind of disappointed in it. Wish it would have been better, but I kind of saw it coming. Horn Rhino's not the best bay to base your bay off, so yeah. But for the rest of them, they are pretty fun. I'd say I'd recommend them. But let's recap really quick what we've gotten from Wave 2. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Trying to figure out what all are the Wave 2 ones that I have in here. That gets taken out. I'm not going to count the collab days because those aren't really, like, they're kind of their own thing. Yeah, these are the singles. These are the singles. So there are 4 singles. 3 doubles and 2 starters in Wave 2. So for the 2 starters, between the 2 starters, I'd definitely say get Claw Leone before you get Lance Knight. just because it comes on 560 in point. So, yeah. I don't know why it's lined up incorrectly, but yeah. And then, you know, Lance Knight's just both of these are kind of fun releases. The only thing holding it back is the blade. Other than that, if it had a heavier blade, it'd probably be a lot more competitive. Next up, we're gonna cover the singles. Again, I would actually argue Scythe isn't the best one. I'd argue Roar Tyranno is probably the best one because you get 960 and Roar Tyranno. Throw that on Hexa, and I went 7-0 in a tournament with that combo. So yeah, but then I'd follow it up with this in case you don't have anything. This is like a really good bay right out of the box. Followed by Sting Unicorn, and then finally Savage Bear. That's how I would rank the singles. And then finally the 2-packs. We got obviously Bite Croc. Bite Croc is probably the second best thing you can get in Wave 2, this 2-pack. Best thing you can get is Roar Tyranno. Just because it's nice to have this blade again. It's basically Keel Shark. So you can have 2 Keel Sharks in your deck now, basically. And Sting Unicorn's nice to get for point and the Sting Unicorn blade. Followed by the Gale Wyvern 2-pack. Again, decent stamina layer, decent stamina bit, however has burst resistance risk. Decent attack blade, decent counter attack stuff for the bit. Also, the blade was a prize blade, so that is a factor. And then probably the worst one is Yelkong, just because it's not as good as Gale Wyvern. Comes on 360, yes, but Gearball is just kind of equal. And this isn't as good as the Gold Tail Viper, in my opinion. But with that, that should be all of Wave 2, guys. If I'm missing anything, please let me know in the comments down below. Not counting the collab bays. Those are their own separate thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.